All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mancave101 Podcast. I'm Abel, hostess supreme, and I'm gonna fuck your wife. Long dick pile.
Oh man, get your man.
You know what happened to that guy, right?
Get your man.
Yeah, of course he got his ass kicked. Of course he got his ass kicked.
Just want to let you know.
Doesn't matter. This sound is amazing. I love it. Okay. Welcome to the Mancave101 Podcast. I am your host, Supreme Abel, alongside of me tonight. Man in the chair, Aaron. How are we doing tonight?
It's always for family.
It is for family. Speaking of family, they call him Kalo K, the Mama Wanna God.
Oh God,
Leo,
what you see? What
how are we doing, Leo?
I'm doing great.
We're being good. I'm not controlling the sounds tonight. And where Brooklyn at? His mic is muted. Big Chase, how we doing today?
That damn gremlin got his mic, bro.
The gremlin.
That gremlin got your mic, bro. What are you doing? Yeah. Right. Yep. Okay. Got it.
It's still muted.
Unmute your mic.
It wouldn't work. Goddamn. That's gonna be one of those episodes. Okay, let's see what's going on. It's a black thing. I get it. It's okay. It's all right. I got it.
What the fuck?
That's got to be racist.
Yeah, that gotta be racist.
What's up,
That's
folks?
gotta be racist.
All right,
Okay,
so
all
as
right,
always, this is the Mancave101 Podcast, where we bring you guys all things nerdy, TV, movies, comics, games, etc. Any of the things that we want to talk about and maybe you want to hear. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcast, and Spotify. With that being said, obviously we will talk all things spoilers. If you haven't seen what we're going to talk about, get the hell up on out of here, but come on back. There's going to be cursing. There's going to be smoking. Leo's going to do a lot of the cursing, especially in our next segment. With that being said, also, just to give everyone a heads up, next week will be our 1 year episode, which is kind of crazy. How the hell have we been doing this?
Number
52
one.
weeks? We still are here after 52 weeks, 235 subscribers, and I don't know how many videos later. So definitely join us next week. I believe we got some giveaways planned. We might have some people stop by. We're gonna be doing some things.
Yep. I just want to point out that Leo's been cursing for fucking 52 weeks straight. I just want to bring that shit up.
And
We run out of curse words.
YouTube still allows us here, so you know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. When Leo goes to the pearly gates, it's gonna be EDP sitting with the transcript going with a paper and just what's that?
What's this?
What's this?
What's this? What's this?
All right, so gentlemen, cheers to 51 weeks.
Yes, sir.
Cheers.
Salute.
And let's get to the comic corner where Leo is gonna drink.
All
So
right.
much.
Yeah, this is the drinking game, everybody. So I get a name wrong, I drink. If you would like to join me, you will get
If you play along, you get drunk.
But I have a good feeling about tonight. I don't know. I might get under 8. All right. So the first book on the chopping block is Betsy Braddock, Captain Britain #1. All right. This is a premiere issue. So this is one of the. This is actually her issue back. I think, if I have my notes correctly, it's been more than 12 years that she's had her own issue. The cover artist is Erica DeRusso. The artist is Vascal. Sorry, Vascal. The other artist is Georgieve. The writer is Teeny Howard. Oh shit! I haven't heard nothing.
I mean,
what?
okay.
Yes, I'm
Okay.
taking it and I'm running with it.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know how to pronounce the second artist's name either. I don't know if it's Georgie or I don't know, whatever. But either way.
Oh wait,
Either
you
here.
have to drink, bro.
Why I spelled it wrong?
Yes, you did.
Bruh. I would guess he's probably like Georgie, but he said
That's a B at the end, bro.
that's cool.
That's good.
All right, the next book that we have on the chopping block is Batman One Bad Day, Clayface. We finally get to see Clayface back in action. We haven't seen Clayface in about 25 freaking years. but this is only a one-shot, people. So we're going to lose them again.
For another 25 years.
The 25 years, grand opening, grand closing.
Damn.
He's attempting to claim a dream that he had before becoming a criminal to make a big Hollywood movie. I don't know what the hell they're doing in DC. This book has 3 variants. The writer is Jackson Lansing. The writer is Colin Kelly. Oh, fuck me. Emanico? Oh, shit.
What did he say?
I think that's supposed to be Zermanico.
I'm pretty sure that sounds about right to me.
Shit. All right. The same thing. Motherfuckers Zermanico for the cover artist as well. All right. The next book on the chopping block for all you UFO fans. They also came out a series on this on TV. It was on TNT. This is the Blue Book comic book. This is the number 1. It's from Dark Horse Comics. This book has 3 different variants. This is a non-fiction book, so you're getting the facts that are on these cases about UFOs. So they've been so hard on the news lately, so there you go. The writer is James Tynion, the 4th. The artist is Klaus Jensen. And that's all we have for this one. Oh. The fix is in. Okay, the next book on the chopping block is Superman numero uno. This book has 7 variants in it. So this is going to be a very hot key of the week. Sorry, excuse me. This is the introduction of the Supercorp, a corporation given to Superman by Lex Luthor. This is the first cameo appearance of Kryptonite Claw. The cover artist is Jamal Campbell. The artist is Jamal Campbell. And the writer is Joshua Williamson.
You picked easy names this week.
I know. I'm like, yo,
you picked easy names this week.
I went to like the kindergarten section or something. Like,
I'm just putting it out there. So for those of you keeping track, Leo only managed to get 1 name wrong. Incredible how it works.
Guess who gets to pick the comics in the comic corner?
Yeah, exactly.
No, in the kindergarten section, picking out books, bro. For shame.
Bullshit.
All right, so this is like we always say, you only have to have 1 drink tonight. So
bullshit.
Be happy, like we always say in the comic corner. Support your addiction. Support your local comic book shops, and the addiction is comic books, ladies and gents, and a little bit of alcohol, like we always say.
Shut your bitch ass up!
Why? That wasn't me. That wasn't me. Oh, good. Speaking of comic books, Nate Melendez on the check-in. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what up, Nate?
How you feeling? He said, I'm down to talk live about all the new stuff coming out. My boy Nate, you want to come back on the show, bro? You're welcome anytime. You know this.
Listen, Nate Melendez will be in the building with us next week, man. We're going to catch him live, catch up on what he's doing, man. Let's go. Nate been killing these covers. Well, you been seeing the artwork lately?
Yes. I know. I sent Leo
that Wolverine.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was fucked up of you guys too, bro. And Nate, that was messed up, bro. You have to make doubles of those.
Fucking sick. All right. Well, as always, support your local comic book shops. Cheers. If I missed that, whatever, where to do it again, because Leo didn't drink enough anyway. So
He definitely did.
Some bullshit.
He picked the easiest names this week.
It's such. It's just not fair. Anyway, let's
You guys
go.
are literally this upset.
Yeah, we came here for gratuitous violence, as you like to say, and you gave
That's
us
right.
nothing.
I know.
All right.
All right, let's go to the nerdy news and talk about all the bullshit out there. What do we got going on?
All right, the first thing on the nerdy news that I have is the Marvels will have 2 post-credit scenes. The first will be about Monica, and the second will be introduce a new character.
I'm assuming those are rumors, but
This one doesn't say rumor on it, and it's from Marvel's updates. So
they could be a little grain of. I just take everything with a grain of salt at this point. I don't know what to believe anymore. I I think this movie is gonna be decent. I got a feeling. I want to be right.
When anybody tries to talk to me about the Marvel,
Shut your bitch ass up!
I don't care. I just don't care. I don't care.
Like
I'm literally gonna see this movie because of my girl Monica Rambeau. That's about it. And I'm sorry, and Miss Marvel, love you too, but we all know why I don't want to go see this movie. I'm not gonna get into it. That's all I have to say. No, because I will never buy a Nissan in my life.
All right, Chase, you got anything?
For a long time.
No?
Nah.
That's exactly how to feel about the Marvel.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. It's like we all want to see it. We all want to see what they do. I personally think the movie's probably going to be good and whatnot. But I mean, okay, so we'll wait. You know, it's not like there's a calendar coming out or anything. Hit, hit.
True.
Oh my god! All right, the producer from Marvel Studios, Steven Brunson. Oh,
Drink.
Yeah, Drake.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Yeah.
We'll get him back in the news. We'll get him in the news. We're gonna get him. By the way, if we, you guys realize if we ever become popular, like everyone like will hate us, right? Like you understand that?
Yeah.
As long as
That's
we're
not
aware.
I'm fine of it.
That's how we know.
Much like Thanos, Leo messing up names is inevitable.
I'm thinking if he gets a most popular part of the damn show.
It's okay. So he says, Steven says that the Fantastic movie will connect to Kang the Conqueror.
Listen,
Everything's gonna connect.
everything's gonna connect to King the Conqueror, bro. Like, listen, Jonathan Majors is getting major fucking money, bro.
I do have a question though. While we all are on the subject, are we concerned that we're gonna fight Kang 358 times before we get to Kang Dynasty and get? I don't want to say get sick of it, right? Because that's not the right thing to say. Because Majors is awesome. He'll probably play all different types of Kangs. But I just, it's something I'm keeping in the back of my mind. Like, are they gonna overuse him?
Nah, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think
It's
so.
because
If it was-
why is because of different characters.
Yeah,
That's why
that's
it's
what
gonna
I'm
be like, okay, he's gonna be in Fantastic
Right.
Four, Secret Wars,
Yeah.
and then he's gonna be different. He's fighting different people.
It's gonna be different ones.
Well,
No.
plus he's fighting different people, and doesn't each Kang variant kind of have a variation of the powers too?
Yeah, they do.
So
I'm
there's,
just, like-
it's going to be
like I
kind
said,
of different.
Yeah,
I-
it's gonna be different.
I'm very intrigued, like to see us in 3 years from now talk about this and see how it panned out. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Jonathan
I mean,
Majors.
listen.
Like we are in the era of Jonathan Majors, period. Just not even with Marvel, just with movies in general. Like I heard
But-
Kang Creed
Listen.
3 was amazing. Like he's gonna keep going. He's
Oh,
amazing.
yeah, this is another
Yeah,
thing.
if Eddie Murphy can play the clumps and all in one movie, and
Those
feel
are
it
those
strong,
are two extremes.
I'm just saying,
You
like,
said the
dude,
clump.
he had to play all of these characters in the same movie. So now Jonathan Majors is playing a majority of characters that are similar, but they're in different movies. And I mean, the level of just pure actor that he is, he's gonna kill it. He's gonna kill it, bro.
I would think that Marvel would probably sprinkle him in, probably if I had to guess, once or twice a year, just to remind you that kind of like a cockroach. Like you can't really get rid of him. You know what I mean? Like you can't really you can get rid of him for a movie, but you ain't gonna get rid of him for good. He's just gonna keep popping up randomly. Like he'll pop up in Loki, and then he'll probably pop up in Fantastic Four, and he'll probably pop up somewhere next year.
And it came from Ant-Man will return.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, like that's just what I expect at this point.
All right, so we got some Deadpool 3 news. They will begin shooting this May 22nd in the United Kingdom in Britain, and it will end. The filming will end in October in Vancouver. So there should be the release date should be. Don't take me seriously because this is what they're saying. Is November 8th, 2024.
Yeah, that timeline makes sense. Makes sense. But
I mean, go ahead.
No, what was the rumor now that Deadpool swapped slots with the Blade release, correct? Is that essentially the rumor?
Yeah, they moved it up.
They moved Deadpool up and moved Blade back down due to production issues.
Right. So Blade will be like beginning 2025. Something like that. Honestly, I think everything's up in the air right now. Like, I have a feeling that I think all dates are going to change. And I think things are going to start pushing back, especially with the Disney Plus stuff. Because, you know, the quality versus quantity thing is coming up. But Kevin Feige said it himself. So, like, I think... Remember that time at Comic-Con when they came up and like gave us a whole slate? Like, the whole thing is going to change.
Probably.
Like, I don't even know how much we could depend on those anymore. Like, it's just all going to be non-stop rolling and changing. So it'll be interesting.
All right. Like Abel's shirt says, James Cameron says that Thanos, he thought that he had a pretty viable idea that Thanos was right.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Chase, that gremlin got your mic again, bro. That gremlin got your mic again.
How does your mic keep getting muted? You have to be muting it. Like, there's no way.
I don't fucking know, bro.
He has to have a hotkey on the keyboard that's muting his mic.
Yeah. He would say that till it's his ass vanishing in the space dust.
Oh my god. All right. So we got Tom Holland has already signed a new contract with Marvel Studios, ladies and gentlemen.
100%. 100%. He signed that shit. He signed that shit probably a year ago. Like, I don't even he probably did it in secret. That dude's getting paid forever.
Yeah, exactly.
He's probably one of the only Marvel characters at this point that has a long-term contract, if I had to venture to guess. I would assume, because you have to figure.
Besides Majors, probably Majors is probably second.
Majors,
to him,
Majors probably has a long one, but I'm just thinking, like, because they've already confirmed Spider-Man 4 without officially confirming it, and now he's gonna be that whole. We keep saying it. That whole scene from Secret Wars where he gets the black suit. That's happening. I don't care what anybody has to say about it. Yeah. So
I would be insanely surprised.
These are the highlights from that contract. Spider-Man 4 will be released before Secret Wars.
Yep.
The events of the series of Daredevil Born Again. So I'm thinking we're gonna get fucking Spider-Man in that.
Well, there's like 38 episodes. I would hope.
Cameo.
Will be linked to the events of Spider-Man 4. So I'm thinking so
Daredevil's
we don't have
next
a release.
Year.
Yeah, so Daredevil's next year. So they're gonna they're gonna probably release Spider-Man 4 before Daredevil.
2025.
No, it's all
2025. Probably after, no?
It's gonna be after.
Oh yeah,
it's all,
after. You're right.
And honestly, like that's assuming they don't change dates, because I'm just assuming that like it's gonna be all up in the air and they're gonna start changing shit.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was some iteration of Daredevil fall of next year, followed by Spider-Man, followed by Fantastic Four, followed by Secret Wars, Kang Dynasty, all that nonsense. That'll be my assumption. I don't know though.
Yeah, whatever the story's going to be, they're basically building to this Kang Dynasty thing. And I actually just saw a rumor where one of the versions of Kang is supposed to be the fucking Beyonder.
Oh, that came out. That's where this version of Kang got sent to, like someplace where he's going to become the Beyonder.
Yeah, he's going to become the Beyonder. So
I don't know about all that, but I can understand the theory.
I think it's dope. Okay.
Sometimes.
All right. So. All right. Wait. So I'm looking at dates. So let's just get all the dates out here right now. Right. So Secret Invasion sometime in spring 2023. What If to be determined 2023. Disney's Loki season 2 summer 2023. Ironheart 2023. This is all the shows. Echo says this year, but I don't think it's happening.
No, you think it gets pushed back?
I think it's gonna get pushed back because I think they're gonna do the quality over quantity stuff, and I think Ironheart might even get pushed back too. I don't know. If anything, Ironheart will probably come out, and I think Echo gets pushed back.
But
Marvel's
was Agatha supposed to be this year too?
It was, but that's not.
That's definitely getting pushed back. There's no way that's coming out.
I honestly think some of that stuff's going to end up getting shoved over to Disney Plus. To be honest, like some of the stuff's got to come out, but it's just not going to go to theater. It's going to go to Disney Plus.
No, yeah, all that definitely is.
So we got the Marvels, obviously November 10th, 2023. See, look, Agatha, Covenant Chaos, late 2023, no shot. Wonder Man to be announced. Daredevil Born Again is supposed to be spring 2024. I think no shot. That comes out later in the year is my guess. Captain America: New World Order, March 3rd, 2024, allegedly. Thunderbolts, July 2024. The Blade movie, this is where it switched. So Blade was supposed to come out September 6th, 2024, and then Deadpool was supposed to be November 8th, 2024. That makes no sense. So more than likely, Deadpool gets moved up into the Blade spot. And Blade goes into 2025.
2025.
Then just Spider-Man 4 is to be announced. Fantastic Four still has February 14th, 2025. I assume that gets pushed back. And then obviously the Secret Wars and Avengers Kang Dynasty. May 2nd, 2025 for Kang Dynasty. May 1st, 2026 for Secret Wars, allegedly. But then in that mix, you still have Shang-Chi. You still have Armor Wars, and you still have the Untitled Wakanda series. All that has to somehow mix in there. Not to mention, they want to fast track Doctor Strange 3 to come out before Kang Dynasty, allegedly, or something like that. So there's a lot going on, and it's a lot to keep up with.
Did you add Vision Quest into that?
Well, yeah, Vision Quest. So add Vision Quest into that because there's no. It's not. It wasn't even on that list I just read. So there's yep.
You would have to assume. You would have to assume that Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars probably gets pushed down because they're going to want to release Spider-Man 4 and Fantastic Four before that. I would assume at least.
I would think so.
I would assume that would be the case. But
yep.
All right, so I had power just went out for some freaking apparent reason. Hellboy, the Cook Man, a new film reboot is on the way.
Stop it.
Why?
Stop remaking Hellboy. Just stop.
just stop.
I honestly think the first Hellboy we got was great, and I just just leave it.
First
where it
Hellboy
was.
I even liked the second one too.
Dude, the second one was all right.
It's okay.
Listen, there was a guy named Abe in there. He has one more letter. It's me. Like, that's cool. Like,
stupid.
I like that.
All right, you're a fish now. Okay.
Get your man.
No, I'll be a fish. Go check it. I haven't even had a lot to drink.
I mean, if you remove the D from the front of Modok, it's Aaron, so it's the same thing. My BootyCheeks wasn't on screen in Ant-Man Quantumania, so.
So wrong with you two. It's so wrong with you. All right, Zachary Levi.
Drink.
Fuck me. I knew I fucking got that one wrong.
Got him.
Wow, Nate says as a huge Hellboy fan, reboot it and do it right.
Yeah, he is not wrong. But I mean, listen, compared to the second version of Hellboy we got, I got the first one. Huge Lobster Johnson fan.
Huge Lobster Johnson fan, by the way.
Oh shit!
Don't add him. Don't add him.
Don't add him.
So he says that Shazam is like Deadpool of DC.
Except it's not.
No, it's just dead. It's just not.
How? In what way?
It's just
That's what he says, bro.
It's just
That's
dead.
what
It's just dead.
You know what Shazam is? Shazam is the Steven Glansberg of the DCU.
So I gotta sit here and eat dessert alone like I'm fucking Steven Glansberg?
Oh my god, yeah. So I saw that and I was like, what? You are nowhere near close to it, bro.
Sorry, I'm gonna do one more noise and then I'm gonna stop for a little while. This is James Gunn after Shazam 2. That's what he's gonna do to that fucking guy.
Oh my god!
Talk to me about things that don't matter. Fucking Shazam 2.
We got some gamer news, ladies and gents. Microsoft has signed a 10-year deal to bring Call of Duty to Nintendo.
Whatever.
Yeah, more money.
Exactly.
Yeah, more money. But the part of that you're not talking about is Microsoft is currently having a negotiation tactic with Sony, telling them that once they acquire Call of Duty officially, which comes next year, they're supposed to take it off PlayStation. So they're going to lose a half of their players that are PlayStation players, and then add on Nintendo's players to try and make up for the revenue if they can't.
But it's not going to. No one is playing Call of Duty on Nintendo Switch. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Like,
listen, that's what you think. I think people will play.
No,
Call of Duty
I don't
anyway.
know. Listen. You know better than me. I'm not really a Call of Duty player, so I don't know.
Yeah, here's all I know. If I get into a lobby of Call of Duty and there's some noob on his Switch, he's gonna get fucking wrecked. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Because like, why the fuck? Why would you be on your Switch? Like, there's no reason for that at all.
Yeah, especially when Aaron is now playing at 330 frames per second now. So you're gonna eat.
Exactly.
Yeah,
170, but
You're gonna eat foot.
Yeah, the fucking loud house fucking dims the whole neighborhood when he turns on his computer. All right, the new Captain America, Sam Wilson, will not be the leader of the new Avengers team. Sorry, shit. Walking my throat. Team, due to this lack of superpowers, all options are now for the Marvel Studios for a new leader to indicate. Sorry.
Yeah, drink.
That would be Captain Marvel.
Drink.
That would be Captain Marvel.
So that was a statement that Anthony Mackie made that like he right, if I remember correctly, like he feels like he doesn't have like superpowers or anything like that. Like it's all that. Yeah. So I mean, listen, I honestly, it's gonna be Tom Holland. Like I think the parallel between him and Iron Man is gonna play a big part in him being the new up and coming leader. Like right now it's technically him, and I think through Captain America 3 and probably like we might even see him in Thunderbolts. I don't know, but Captain America 3, like he's obviously going to build this team, whatever. But I think somewhere in between Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, like there's going to be Cap 4. I'm sorry. Cap 4. There's going to be a switching of the guard where I think Sam Wilson is going to kind of pass the torch to Peter Parker. That's my running theory.
What was the bit? What was the bit?
I don't know
about Captain Marvel. Captain Marvel's what? Can be the leader of the cosmos? Is that what I'm getting?
Yeah. He's going to be the leader of the new Avengers.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Bruh.
Exactly. That's all. I don't have to say anything else.
Oh, God.
I can't see them handed over to Peter Parker.
Molly, you in danger, girl.
Exactly.
That wasn't me.
Okay. Quantumania director Peyton Reed says that he has no interest in making an X-Men reboot, but he wants to direct a Nova movie.
We don't have any interest in Peyton Reed right now after Ant-Man Quantumania. No, I'm actually kidding, because you know what? I found out something today and I didn't remember that he did it. Peyton Reed was responsible for the episode where Luke Skywalker came back in Mando season 2. I didn't know he directed that, and it completely washes anything he did in Ant-Man. So that's how I feel.
Honestly, I don't think they're
It's fucking Southbox.
Yeah, Nate, I'm being annoying with the sounds tonight. Sorry.
I don't even care. We're gonna have fun.
It's gonna be plenty of that throughout the season.
That's what she said. We needed. That's what she said.
I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much. Like X-Men is gonna be its own phase. Once they unleash the box on that, there's not gonna be room for anything else. Nova to me is just gonna be kind of a flash in the pan. None of the stories really are that cosmic and whatnot to do something big with Nova. Mm-hmm. So I just don't. It just at this point doesn't make sense.
There's two things I've said a lot, and it has to do with both of this. First of all, that whole like they can't do original X-Men characters until 2025 because of whatever contract they had with Fox. I fully believe that. They'll never come out and say it, I don't think. Number 2 is crap. I lost it. It's gone.
That's really fucking sounds in your head.
You know what you guys just reminded me? I keep forgetting that X-Men 97 reboot is coming at the end of this year, and I can't wait to be eating my cereal on Saturday morning, watching cartoons like a fucking kid again.
Crap, what was the second thing?
That's all I know.
All right, so on X-Men 97 news, the producer of the animation series X-Men 97 confirms that both characters, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, will appear in the series as member of the team of the Family of Mutants.
Oh wow, really?
Yes.
Wait, were they ever in the original cartoon?
No.
Huh? How do you guys feel about that?
Quicksilver? Actually, no. Wait. Quicksilver was.
Quicksilver was.
He had not even a fucking blip. It wasn't even.
I don't remember.
I don't even remember that. It was quick. He
was
literally
out.
for a second. He disappeared. How do you guys feel about that? As like, they weren't in the original series. How do you feel about that? That's a big change,
dude. If they're in the family, if they're doing the family of mutants, we're gonna get a shit ton of Magneto, bro, and we're gonna get some classic Magneto.
Yeah,
because I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Give me fucking all of it.
Yeah,
please.
True.
I love Magneto.
If they do, I also kind of wish that they would jump back off on the Phoenix Saga of the the original X-Men 97, because they left it so open-ended on the Phoenix Saga in the cartoon, and that still eats me to this day.
I just can't wait to see Sentinels back on the screen again, bro.
Well, like real good-looking Sentinels, not nice
real
vacuums.
Sentinels. Real manhunter Sentinels.
Listen,
bro.
I love Days of Future Past, but those Sentinels in the past, Days of Future Past is awesome. Leave me alone.
What?
Stop.
I like it. Shut up.
Stop.
But the Sentinels look like Dyson vacuums. It's the only part I really had a hard time with. Dude, I'm sorry, but like I really don't think that like anyone would have done Days of Future Past better live action. I just don't. I don't.
Well, I want to see the Sentinels.
With those. All right, listen, hear me out. Mm-hmm. All right, let's talk about X-Men 1, right? When that movie came out, everyone complained about the black suits and all this stuff, but like, let's really think about it. Like, when I was like watching it back then, I don't know, I was what? When did that come out? 99? I was 11, 12. Oh, right, I was 11, 12 years old. You guys were older. It's fine. Whatever.
He comes in diapers.
I was gonna say I was 10.
What I'm saying is, all right, we have to think about the casual viewer, right? Like, as a casual viewer, like, I've never seen this stuff before, whatever. And, like, obviously, as a comic book head, you hate this stuff because X, Y, and Z. So, like, I try and find the happy medium, right? Like, I look at Days of Future Past, yes. It should have been Bishop that went back in time. It shouldn't have been Wolverine. Nimrod should have been involved. Like there's a whole bunch of things that should have happened that didn't. But you know what? For what we got, and the fact that we got to see all the old legacy characters and the new ones come together, like listen, I don't know if it could have been done better. Like,
you just like the guy from Game of Thrones being in it.
I love all of it, dude. I love all of it. I do.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I remember the Tyrion was in that.
Yeah. Wow. I didn't even piece that together. Shit.
Oh, and by the way, on Game of Thrones talk, your ass needs to fucking catch up.
I know. I haven't watched.
Oh wait. We'll get over there. Yeah, but
no, I have no talk.
All I'm saying is, I guess like I'm starting to take things more from what they are. You know, when I think about those older movies, and then I see a movie like Morbius, I say, wow, you know what? Like, I was really complaining about some of these older movies, but like that movie sucked.
Dude, you watched 15 minutes of it.
Yeah,
that's all he needed to see.
That's all I needed to see, dude. And listen, I'm telling you, I've never not sat through a movie. I've never, especially comic book movies. I've walked out of a movie theater once, and the one time was the Miami Vice reboot with Colin Farrell and what's his face.
I like that movie.
That movie sucked balls. Don't even tell me it didn't. I don't care. But that's the only time I ever walked out of a theater, and like Morbius was the only time I've ever shut off of a comic book movie. I watched Daredevil. With Ben Affleck through, and I've probably seen it more than once, but I couldn't watch Morbius.
Did you watch Ryan Reynolds' Green Lantern all the way through?
Yes, I did.
Jesus Christ!
You tell me you could have seen Morbius?
No way.
Yes,
no way.
There's no way you sat through that.
Do not do that, bro.
I will watch that shitty fucking movie before I watch Morbius.
Stop.
I'm telling you, I will.
Stop. Now you take it.
Stop. That's too far.
You're going too far, man.
That's way too far.
Listen, I don't care.
Jesus.
That's disrespectful to. The hell was that? That was disrespectful to Dr. Michael Morbius.
Exactly.
Interesting.
All right. For you Harry Potter fans,
let's go.
Harry Potter and the Curse of the Child movie is in the works with all three major stars.
Yeah, they're trying to get it. It's not confirmed yet.
It's
Trust
in the
me.
work. That's why I said it's in the works.
I know. Well, you got to say it's a rumor. It's a rumor.
They saw how popular the game was and said, "Cha-ching."
Dude, let me tell you something. Dude, so this game
didn't this?
All right, so this.
No, I know.
this game is already logged millions of hours. I think it's already logged. Like, what is it? It was one of the top streamed Twitch game or something like that.
Yes.
It was.
Like, it's breaking all of these records. I'm telling you right now, Warner Brothers is looking at this and saying, "How the hell can I get more Harry Potter content?" It's about time.
you
But
got
honestly,
you got to ride it on the high, right?
yes.
Right
Like,
now,
honestly,
the high is the game. So they're like, if we can get the move, if we could get them, oh, we're making a movie. Oh, more money, great.
Yo,
It's like,
I'll
oh,
tell you.
that's
I'll tell
business.
you right now. The story in the game is actually decent. Like, if they
That's not bad.
can make a show out of it, they could definitely make a show out of it.
Yeah, I can see that.
All right, some more gaming news. Elden Ring has sold 20 million units.
Yeah,
I can't. Like, I just that's wild,
I just keep hearing about this damn game.
I'll
bro.
never play that game.
dude. It's like a Demon Souls crazy, like one of those games.
Because
like,
if you guys think I rage at first-person shooters,
Oh,
if I played Elden Ring, my monitors would be shattered. There'd be no way. That game is so frustrating. I've seen people play it. It's so frustrating.
I will never play that game. There's no shot.
But I believe it. 20, yeah, it was because people want that level of difficulty. Nowadays, video games don't give them that anymore.
Yeah, it's like video games are a story now more than like a challenge.
More than like a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Although, if you go watch my Harry Potter stream from this past week, I was on the same fucking mission for an hour, and I wanted to kill myself.
Bot.
Yes, we saw that. We saw that.
Bot.
And also, we need to start a drinking game with Abel. Every time when he dies, he needs to drink.
That's honestly a very good idea because I died a lot this week. I died a lot.
I'm not going to talk about it because I've died plenty too.
Dude,
Yeah,
I was on the same mission for an hour because I did not expect that mission.
But I hate everybody who watches me play The Last of Us because when I die, I get to hear, "Oh, dead again." But when I'm sitting here, John Wicking, pop, 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 pop. Nobody say shit to me.
Actually,
Nobody say
he
shit.
actually is right because
Nobody say shit.
We all say ooh ah when he's playing it, but nobody says it in the chat. But as soon as he gets popped one time,
you're like, "No, what happened, bro? You died." Death counter.
You did have that one really good headshot in the beginning, though. I will give you that one. That
thank you,
headshot. That
thank you,
headshot was.
know.
Thank
you.
Headshot was things of glory.
Yeah. Yep. I've been doing this for a long time, people.
Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania continues to break MCU box office streak. The streak for it.
Oh,
So
it's been number one for 2 weeks, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah, 2 weeks right now so far. And this
'Cause
weekend is going to take another.
It'll probably take another one, but like this movie ain't making $1 billion. Like it's not.
No,
Like
it's not. But I mean, listen, it's still not. It's still doing great. Listen, it's still better than anything DC ever put out.
well, it's still you're gonna be fine. They're gonna be fine.
Yeah,
They'll make between 500 and 750 million somewhere around there. And
It's a little bit of money.
Shit, they make good money off of this. It's not a bomb, so shit.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Ant-Man. Okay, so here goes some more Ant-Man news. The 3 VFX artists claim human greed led to visual problems.
I don't know. I thought Modok's ass looked great.
Stop.
Get your man, son. Get your man.
No. All I want to know is who made the executive decision to let the movie go with Modok's face looking like that.
I was saying, we talked about this. I like Modok's face.
Stop.
First
Chase,
of all,
Stop.
first of all, you say his name right. It's Humpty Dumpty. That's first of all.
It's actually Darren.
But he's always looked like Humpty Dumpty. Even in the comics, he's like, this is what he looks like.
All right, hold
on. But he he doesn't look like a stretched out human face. It looks like a demented face.
Dude, it looks like a stretched out human face.
No, he looked like George Lopez and Shark Boy and fucking okay, let's get it straight. It's the same fucking VCA.
Can you do me a favor while we're on the subject? Can you pull up a picture of Modok in the Avengers game? Because they probably haven't seen it, and I want them to see what Modok should have looked like. Because it was
staying on the Ant-Man news. We got more Ant-Man news. I got Ant-Man 3 director says it didn't make sense to include Luis in this movie.
It didn't. It didn't. Like, what are you gonna do? Drag Luis to the quantum realm and then just be like, hey?
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
although here's where he would have made sense. You know when Paul Rudd is explaining his story in the beginning and the end, I would have loved to have heard Luis. All right, that's Modok.
Yeah.
He still looks like Humpty Dumpty.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Dude.
But do you see how his face doesn't look like you just took one of our faces and stretched it out over his
He
fan?
just has a helmet on the bottom piece, bro. It's the same thing.
So did
No,
Modok
dude,
in the way
look at,
in
no,
the thing.
dude, it's the hair, it's the way his face is
Yeah, it is,
stylized. He
it is.
looks menacing. Like, dude, you could have taken the whole mask out, and you could have literally just made his face look like menacing more. Except, like, I don't know. That's how I feel.
They could have gave him the scars on his face. They could have gave him the darker eyes, like he's supposed to have.
Like,
They
dude,
coulda had
that
a little bit of hair on
that dude looks menacing. That dude looks. I don't
Yeah,
want
The,
to fuck
the,
this guy.
the difference between any iteration of Modok that I've seen versus that iteration that we saw is that Modok usually pops off his helmet and it gives a sensation of, ew, shit, that guy looks fucking horrifying. Versus this was, Darren? What the fuck are you doing, Darren? Yeah, that's all you need to say.
I'm just here not to be a dick.
By the way, don't be a dick.
All right.
Stupidity.
Okay, so getting off of that, the first episode of Secret Invasion will come out on Disney Plus in May 10th or the 17th.
This got delayed.
It was supposed to be March.
This was supposed to be March. This got delayed.
And
Yeah.
you know, one of the reasons probably is because of
Mando?
Mandalorian.
Man, I was just thinking
100%.
Mando's coming out in 2 weeks, right? A week?
100%. Mandalorian is out March 3rd.
March 3rd? Yeah, something like that.
I don't think they want to overlap shows anymore on Disney Plus.
Well, they need to
It doesn't
stop.
make sense.
Mhm.
It doesn't make sense. You
Right.
might as well.
Dude, aren't we getting the season finale of The Last of Us and Mando episode 3 like in the same week?
Same week. Same week.
It's great.
That wait. We're not gonna that and next week Attack on Titan Part 1 finale starts.
Woo!
Yeah, let's go. It's a good time to be a fucking nerd. Let me talk to
Oh,
We're probably
Okay,
gonna have
well,
to start doing Attack on Titan reviews.
did you guys
100%.
Yes.
Did you guys cover the Agatha Coven of Chaos?
Mentioned it briefly, but
You can talk about it
You can
again
talk
so
about
we
it if you
can
want.
so we can say how it doesn't matter. But go ahead.
Major changes in the story and plot of the series for Agatha has changed, which causes the delays in production. So it has been scheduled without an official date for this show. It's still to TBD, to be determined. In the official list of Marvel Studios for the next production.
you beat me to it.
What's wrong with you guys? What's wrong with you guys?
I just, if you don't think I care about the Marvels, that's how little I care about Agatha. like that same level of not caring is the exact same thing. I'll watch it because we're gonna cover it. Outside of that, I don't care.
All right, so let's talk about some DC news.
Great.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom early test screening.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, it's bad. I didn't hear this.
No, Aaron, it's worse.
Is being
Go ahead.
described as boring and not as good as the first one, and potentially one of the worst DCU movies ever.
All right, so let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys read the tweets that I put in the chat like a couple weeks ago. And I'm
Yes.
sorry that you guys don't have the tweets and I can't quote who said them, but it was literally I think it's the guy, the toast guy. He popped up as like a leaker recently. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you guys his name right now. It is Can We Get Some Toast? So Can We Get Some Toast on Twitter? But if you're not following him, follow him because he's got some pretty good leaks. It's between him and also My Time to Shine Hello. Those are some pretty good. They have some pretty good sources. So this guy, I guess, like retweeted a tweet that someone said, like, I'm not hearing good things about the Aquaman screener. Like, it's not going good. I don't want to say what happened, but it's something that usually doesn't happen in screeners. And then they went back and forth for a second, and I forgot which one of them said it, but one of them said people actually walked out of the screeners. Like, they walked out. They left. Dude, that does not happen during screeners.
No.
People do not walk out of screeners. People walked out of the screeners. Like, that is bad, bro.
Yo, that's crazy, bro.
You cancel Batgirl for this shit?
So wait. So I have a question because you guys will know better than me.
I'm gonna try and find it while we're talking here.
I feel like you guys keep up with DC a little bit more than I do because at this point, after watching Black Adam, I've almost completely given up. So did they do screeners for Shazam 2 already?
Yes.
I haven't seen anything about them yet.
No, they haven't done them already yet.
They haven't done them yet.
No, yeah, they haven't done.
Okay.
They normally do them like a week or two before the movie comes out.
But how come Aquaman 2 is getting them and it's not due out until December?
They're keeping it on a hush, bro. There's something's going on with Shazam. I don't know what it is.
So here's the deal. The testers, the tester for Flash, if I'm not mistaken, came out and said one of the best superhero movies ever, right? That's what we heard?
Yes.
And then Aquaman people are walking out of. Batgirl was unreleasable. Shazam, we don't know yet. So what is DC doing exactly? More DCing. One good project and then 3 bad ones. Or we don't know about Batgirl. I'm not going to sit here and call it a bad project, but we don't know, right?
Right.
So, but it's the same old, it's the same old DC shit. One maybe good movie that I'm not going to see because I won't put money in Ezra Miller's pocket. And then followed by 2 fucking probably piss poor movies and 1 movie that we know doesn't matter.
Okay, I got it right here. So, someone big screen leaks on Twitter. I heard that something that almost never happened in test screenings happened with this movie. They're really going to need to fix this and fix it fast. And can we get some toast? Tweeted, people walked out. And then he just had been hearing similarly bad things about Aquaman and The Last Kingdom, and it's a shame because I read the script over a year ago and it was actually pretty good. So whatever happened, they probably messed up this video, and I'm sure it had something to do with maybe taking people out, putting people in, whatever it is. And then even my time to shine. Hello, I was just telling you about Aquaman 2 bad. That's the tweet. So not good things coming out of them.
But when you say people walked out, was it like you looked up 2 people walking out, or was this like a mass of people just walked out? Like
no idea. But
trying to be reasonably fair here, you know what I'm saying?
No. I think you're right. We have to be reasonable, fair. But like for both of them to say the same, like a similar thing about that, and they're like at this point they're trusted sources because they've gotten a lot right. I don't know. So
when people, you guys tell me when people do test screenings, is that critics or is that just random fans?
That's what I was about to ask.
I think it's supposed to be. It's honestly supposed to be a mix of professional media and the general public.
Okay.
That way you kind of get the right balance of opinion and whatnot. Okay. But most screeners honestly tend to be like just the general public.
And it's usually light. Like it's usually just they watch the movie, they give the opinion, and they bounce. But listen, I don't know. These are just people talking, right? We really don't know.
No, of course
not.
Like
reacting on a reaction, right? So it's hard to say, but like I don't know. I've never seen a reaction that said people walked out of screeners. It's literally for free. You get to go there and watch it and give an opinion, and people. Like you went to a screener and didn't even want to watch the movie.
Dude, that has to be bad. If somebody walked out, it's either this is the thing. Like if it's a general public, I can see people walking out. Mm-hmm. And if it's critics, I highly doubt that they were going to walk out. But general public, they come to you and say, "Hey, you want to watch a free movie? You don't know what it is yet?" And they sit your ass down in the movie theater. They say, "Oh shit, this is a screening for Aquaman 2. I'm not really into comic book movies or into DCU or MCU. Mm. I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. I don't like this shit."
There's a lot of variables there.
Yeah, I mean,
there are.
My problem is I'm kind of the opposite. I would see professional people walk out first because they will go sit down, they'll see it, they already got kind of the background information. They start watching it and they go, "This is bullshit." The general public, if you're not a comic book head, you don't really know anything about the movie, but now the movie just sucks. And now I'm walking out because it's just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know who this dude is. He's fishing, whatever the fuck. And I got better things to do, like go fucking Starbucks. Because that makes it worse to me. Because a critic's opinion is a critic's opinion. Like, yo, he doesn't like the movie. But if the general public comes in and they just can't even get into the story, like, god damn, that shit has to be terrible.
That's got to be awful.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
But I don't know what to think, but they in danger, girl.
DCU needs to fix it. They need to fix it. But James Gunn doesn't have to take credit for none of these movies, so we can't blame him for it.
Right, but he'll take credit for The Flash.
Yeah, definitely. You know that. All right. Venom 3 is in pre-productions, ladies and gents. Wait, come on, wait. Tom Hardy is mentioned to react to Instagram post starring to perform Eddie Brock, and a previous entry in series of Venom 3 is currently in pre-production.
Oh, that changes everything about my previous comment. Let me change it.
I mean,
you think we're not gonna get one good Venom movie? Guys?
No. Who's making
Honestly, the first one.
I did answer the
You can't use that answer, Eric.
Who's making it?
You can't say that.
Who's making a movie, Leo? Say it.
Fucking Sony.
Bruh.
Exactly. You don't have to say anything else. Stop doing live action and do your fucking animation and make my video games and stop making live action.
He
fucked up.
He wastes money on this shit personally. I'm like,
who's Venom fighting this one? Oh, Carnage. Who's he gonna fight? Scream? That's who he's gonna fight in this one?
I thought Scream died too.
I don't remember because Venom versus Carnage was so bad. I don't remember what happened in the movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh wait! I actually did hear that Venom 3 is gonna be amazing.
You're gonna get us banned.
I stopped it. I did it for 2 seconds. It stopped.
No, it's fine. You have to draw on it for 10 seconds. You're good.
All right, let's get the fuck off of that. It's already been rumored that actress Elizabeth Olsen will be back as Scarlet Witch in the series Agatha: Coven of Chaos.
Yep.
The movie Kang Dynasty.
Sure.
And Secret Wars.
Right. There's also a rumor out there that Kang wrote the Darkhold, which I don't believe.
Huh.
Yeah, he did.
I don't believe that at all. Yeah,
and
allegedly.
Also a solo film too. Sorry.
Oh no! I was gonna say allegedly he wrote the Darkhold because he wanted to slow Wanda down, because he wanted her to be obsessed with the Darkhold. Blah blah blah. I don't know what to believe anymore. I don't know who's up and down. I don't know who's left and right.
Well,
I don't know.
There's still everything that got opened up by Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness still has to be an end loop to it. Incursions, Wanda, all that bullshit. So that's why I think they're fast tracking Doctor Strange 3. But anyway, when it comes to Elizabeth Olsen. Anyway.
Actually, wait. Do we download the other one? The other one that I wanted to download?
Which one? I don't know. We're just playing with sounds.
All right. Stephen Yeun has joined the cast of Marvel Studios in Thunderbolts.
Who? Oh, is that
Yeun?
Glenn?
Oh, so this is the rumor. Like, do we think he's gonna play Sentry? I don't think he's gonna play Sentry, but I do think he'll be a villain. Because allegedly his role will have a big impact on the MCU. I would like him to stay around for a while because I just like him as an actor. I obviously love him as The Walking Dead.
Glenn.
I mean, listen, he's the voice of Invincible.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he does things. So, I mean, I just like him. So I hope he sticks around for a while and it's not a one-off thing.
Interesting.
Yeah. I watched a little bit of The Walking Dead, so I don't really know that much about him.
He doesn't really fit the build of Sentry. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely not.
Like he's a skinny, small, like short in stature dude. You know?
Right.
Hey, if we could put fucking what's his face as Adam Warlock, we can
or a bald white woman as the.
How many times do I have to tell you that kid from We're the Millers now is like 6'4" and like 230 and huge.
He actually looks really good as Adam Warlock.
He's not a skinny little kid anymore.
Dude, he looks good as Adam Warlock.
Is his face the same?
He has facial hair.
No, dude.
Is his face the same?
No, it's not the same because he's on gear now. So like he's got this chiseled jaw and like this whole
Yeah, okay.
Whatever. He's taking the MCU steroids. Like that's what they do. Look at the guy that played Kingo and tell me that's not tell me that's natural.
It has to be natural.
It has to be natural? Pull up the show. What's the freaking HBO show that he was in? The tech guys. I
don't know what you're talking about.
I'll find it. Give me a second. I'm gonna show you 2 pictures.
Okay, great.
All right, going on to the next thing. Let's see. what is this bit of news that we have here? Okay, Vision's synthesized daughter, Viv, will reportedly become a member of the MCU as a young Avenger, which is pretty cool to me.
Vision's synthesized daughter.
Yes, Viv.
Viv.
V-I-V.
Comic book character?
Yep.
Never heard of her. To be honest with you, just full disclosure.
I'm just mad that her name's fucking Viv, bro. Like, I'm fucking like.
No, leave Aunt Viv alone.
leave Aunt Viv alone.
Just mad, like, bro, like, so you just sitting here like, yo, we should synthesize a daughter, and we call her Viv. Like,
instead of waiting for Vision Quest to come out and then bring her out, it's a jump. It's a real jump. All right, international singer Rihanna will perform the song "Wakanda Forever" song, "Lift Me Up" at the upcoming Academy Awards. The film is nominated for 5 Oscars, including award for Best Song of the Year for "Lift Me Up." What do you guys think?
She should have told me she was pregnant before she did her performance. I'm upset.
You still bagging about the Super Bowl, bro?
I'm so upset.
Clearly, Leo doesn't know sarcasm.
I don't know.
It's called sarcasm.
I'm still trying to get past the satanic rumors because she's a devil worshiper and all that. So.
Oh, is she? Interesting.
We can't wear red.
They blocked her Illuminati signal when she was performing, so I was very upset.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, put that transformation up and tell me that's not supplements.
Oh god! But like we said, Wakanda Forever.
What? Who
is coming up for 5?
Kumanji.
5 Oscars.
Oh wait, I didn't send the right thing. God damn it! Oh wait, the second picture in, Aaron.
Yeah, I see it.
Yep.
Are we gonna pull up the picture, or are we gonna go to the next one?
I'm doing it. This one?
Yeah,
right?
that's supernatural, right there.
I mean that can happen.
He makes a lot of money, so technically you can almost kind of pay for that. No bullshit. Just
Yes,
with diet and nutrition.
Went to the same place The Rock went to.
Yeah, and I'm sure there were exactly. That's what I'm saying. Same place The Rock went to. 100%.
Same place The Rock.
The dude is in his 50s and looked better than he was when he was Rocky Maivia. Get out of here.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
And yes, I said Rocky Maivia. Y'all don't know about Rocky Maivia, all right? I
know
if you do.
You relax, you jabroni, okay?
Rocky Marciano.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like Rocky Marciano.
That's all I'm saying. Rocky Marciano? What the fuck are you talking about? All right. Multiple new Lord of the Rings movies are being planned at the WB.
WB right now needs to make money, and they need to use all of their properties to make money. Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, DC, anything they can get their hands on right now, Zaslav is looking at it and say, how can I make that money? And that's what he's trying to do.
Yo, but that Lord of the Rings show on Amazon was fucking pretty good, bro.
Do you know I still haven't seen the season finale?
What the fuck?
Dude, I never saw it. Like I stopped watching it. I became disinterested. I don't even think when we reviewed it, I wasn't on because I think I was DJing a wedding or something like that. But I just didn't even want to finish it. Like I want to finish it, but like every time I try to, I'm like, I'll just.
And I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? Because they made a mistake of coming out at the same time that House of Dragons was on. So I was watching this shit back to back. So it's literally like watching House of Dragons and then going back to the Lord of the Rings movie. And by the 3rd episode, you're kind of like, it's not as exciting as House of Dragons. It's not enough carnage and deplorable dark shit going on. Nobody's uncle was sleeping with the niece. But you're just like, this is a little too clean. Like, okay, this is fucking fairies and elves and.
Stop.
Just saying,
Why did that sound really low?
Abel, you have the last bit of news for tonight.
What did I want to talk about?
I don't know.
Oh well, I guess I'll talk about 2 things. First of all, so the state of play for PlayStation was today, and in that they released a a trailer for the Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. They released some gameplay and a whole big trailer thing, especially after all the leaks and stuff that we saw with that whole what is it, the thing that made it look like the Avengers type of thing. We were a little concerned. Honestly, like, I mean, I know you guys saw a little of it. I don't know what you guys watched with what I sent. I'm a little bit more comfortable with the game, but I'm still kind of concerned. Like, but also, I trust Rocksteady because of those Arkham games that they played, and the fact that it's going to be in the same universe. I feel like this might end up being the Avengers game that we should have gotten, but I don't know. It's still yet to be determined. What do you guys think?
It looked to me like Fortnite with superheroes.
Right, dude, it was very chaotic. The combat was very chaotic.
It looked. You know why? Because I'm sorry, Harley Quinn jumping to building. No, and you got Boomerang jumping from building to building.
But did you see the second video I sent that explained all of that though? Because it actually explained it and it made it make sense.
It lost me after they started doing that, and I started seeing walls go up.
Listen, I understand. Wait, walls? There were no walls.
Yes, there was. In that
Where?
first video, there was walls. There were walls.
No, they weren't doing walls like Fortnite. No.
Dude, there was walls there. There was guaranteed walls. It looked like.
I mean,
Fortnite
someone else got to tell me because I didn't see walls.
You know what it sounds like? You know what it sounds like to me? It sounds like some reaction videos coming because I'm.
There are reaction videos coming to that 100%.
Yeah.
We should do reaction videos to whatever came out in state. Well, not
we
everything
will.
from State of Play, but
honestly, I gotta tell you though, and like this is just me. I looked at State of Play, not a lot in there.
No,
like,
probably not.
They're really, but you know what? Usually, like there's like the only thing I had to grab on was the Suicide Squad. I looked at like I kind of scrubbed through and like was looking at the games. Like for me personally, nothing grabbed me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Usually something like will give me a little tidbit or something.
Don't get me wrong. The graphics were good. The graphics were excellent.
Yeah, but like the combat. Listen, it's the first time we saw the combat, so it was a little weird. But I do like that it's 4-player co-op, and it kind of looked like it was all right. I don't know.
You know what I need?
Hard to say.
You know what I need Sony to do? Where's my camera? Hi, camera. You know what I need you to do, Sony? I need you to give me gameplay of the Wolverine game that's coming out in 2024. Please, I'm begging you. I just want to see what the combat system looks like. Because if I start with bone claws and I'm ripping people apart and I upgrade to adamantium, I'm spending so much money on this game.
Wait, okay. And if they come out with a special package like they did for fucking Harry Potter with the book
the
and fucking,
dude, it'll
if they come out with something like that,
Leo,
I am buying it.
No, Leo, me and Aaron already tried to do that. It'll be sold out before you try and buy it.
The bots will buy it.
Like
Are
me
you
and Aaron,
No, the bots will buy it.
Really lucky we even got this.
Yeah, it's true.
Like we're lucky we got this.
If there is a special edition of Spider-Man 2 and or Wolverine, though, I'm definitely trying to buy it.
Wait, did you get the special edition of the first one? I actually did. I got the statue. Did you see the statue?
Mm-mm.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay, we'll let you get that and we'll continue.
I'll get the statue.
Yeah. So I was like, when I saw the gameplay, and I was like, they're jumping around too fucking much. What's the face? I think is Deadshot, not Deadshot. Yeah, Deadshot. He was jumping around with the fucking with the package and shit. That's dope.
Yeah. Oh, that came with the Spider-Man game?
Yeah,
that's actually really dope.
It's nice.
Yeah, I didn't get that.
It's very nice. As soon as I saw it, I'm like, yeah, it's mine.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, that's fine.
It's hot.
Fresh, welcome on in. We were talking about the Suicide Squad game being 4-player. It's co-op. And Wolverine game will probably have flashbacks and Bone Claws will be an origin skin. I mean, like this game, the
potential.
I can't even tell you how good this game should be. Like, there's no reason that game shouldn't win Game of the Year in 2024. There's no shot.
Yeah, it's depending if they're still working. Are they still working on the next series of Last of Us?
Yeah, but it's not going to be out till because they do things like. Most of the time, big games like that. So you saw last year was God of War. This year is Spider-Man. Next year is Wolverine. It'll probably be.
Oh, they're gonna keep waiting a year
because they want to give that game a full year cycle. You know what I mean?
Okay.
To kind of like run its course.
All right. What was the other bit of news, Abe?
What did I tell you I wanted to talk about? It was definitely gaming related.
Yeah, it was the DC one, and then I think in our group chat, I think you said it.
No, I definitely no. I sent Suicide Squad, but I wanted to talk about something else, like right before the stream started. Oh, so on Warner Brothers had their earning call.
Yes.
I believe it was today or the day before, whatever it was. I think it was today. During their earnings call, they said that not only is Mortal Kombat 12 coming out, but it's coming out before the end of this year. That's sick because you haven't heard a damn thing about Mortal Kombat 12. And, obviously Ed Boon is a notorious Twitter troll and likes to like mess with us. But honestly, I am surprised that they came out with that and said that because now NetherRealm's game's going to have to react to it, right? So they're probably got to start, whatever trailers they had or hype they had behind it. Now they got to probably fast forward it. But like, I find it hard to believe that they might not have known about that, but I don't know. But either way, Mortal Kombat.
Wasn't there a rumor that the Mortal Kombat movie or show is coming back again?
Well, they're allegedly working on a sequel for the movie.
Yes.
Yeah, they're working on a sequel for the movie. Hopefully that happens because like the first one was like okay, there were things a lot about it I didn't like, but at the same time, there's a lot of potential in it. I like some of the characters. Some of the characters I did not like. Unfortunately, the main character Cole, nope, not for me. But I'm very curious to see in the next like couple of weeks like what NetherRealm Studios does with that. So, and I love me some Mortal Kombat 12. I'm ready to beat Leo again.
Yes.
I
still owe you payback for that.
I actually haven't heard about this Last of Us multiplayer game being worked on, and they're in the process of writing part 3. I didn't hear that rumor.
Yeah, I don't know if it's true, but if it is, I'd be intrigued.
I could see multiplayer being. It would kind of be like the game The Division.
Yo,
didn't they do it in Last of Us 2? I didn't play it though.
They did a multiplayer in The Last of Us 2, but it wasn't really that like. I think there was at least. I didn't play it, but I don't remember how it went. I don't think it was like very super well done. I mean, like I don't really know because I didn't play, but
right.
The Last of Us Part 3, they left that story so open ended that they could definitely have a Part 3, and I don't know. Abel and I were actually talking about this the other day, how hated on Part 2 is when it's actually really a good game. Part
2 is so hated on, but I there are points I understand why, but at the same time, like both visually and story-wise, I enjoyed that game a lot.
I saw a thing the other day that reminds me of these two below us. It was like me watching the Last of Us show while my friends who didn't play the game don't know what's coming, and it's a guy like I was like, you two have no idea what's coming. It's going to be bad.
The other side of that needed to be Ben Affleck smoking the cigarette going.
Yeah, it's bro. Oh God.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage, except worse.
Like,
except
so much worse.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
All right, and that does it for the news, ladies and gents. Shots up. Let's drink.
All right. Well,
ladies and gentlemen.
Yep. Speaking of The Last of Us, we're gonna get into The Last of Us episode 6 reaction. So if you haven't already, we're going full spoilers. So if you haven't already, get out, come back. And if you also haven't already, Aaron is actually doing a series where he is keeping up with the show and playing The Last of Us as the show goes, and he is stopping at the right points, and it's been perfect so far. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, watch that. It's been really dope.
YouTube's trying to hate the player, but they can't stop this rap.
Right. Exactly. Can't stop what's coming. He's inevitable.
That's correct.
All
right, so with that being said, what do we think of episode 6?
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So let's hear it from the non-gamers point of view from Chase and Leo, and let's see what you guys thought. What were your takeaways?
Chase didn't see any zombies, so I know what his reaction's gonna be.
Chase is upset about these goddamn zombies. Chase wants these zombies.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm. Bro, I'm here for the zombies. This is what I'm here for. I'm an old school horror head. My favorite horror movies was always the zombies because it's end of the world. Like, listen, you just fighting for your life. So when I get this shit where there's no zombies, I'm just like,
Just one. Just give me one.
Just run past the screen. Like, oh shit, in the back. I see. Like, no.
All right, so wait. So zombies aside, though, what did you think of the story and pushing it forward? You didn't feel type of way?
I mean, it was cool, but you know,
next episode you get more zombies though.
Yeah, I'm listen. I'm listen. Nerdgasm on the one before where the zombies come out the ground and like, listen, I'm at the edge of my seat, like, oh shit. This one I'm just like, no, that's not him.
Dude, okay, so when I saw the monkeys at the fucking university, I was like, when everyone was playing the game too, I was like, shoot the fucking monkeys. I was like, those monkeys are infected. There's no way in a research facility there will be monkeys running around outside for no apparent reason. So I was like, yeah, those fucking monkeys are infected. It's all shit. And then when you get to see Joel, and I really don't like Ellie in the fucking game. I don't know why.
I don't understand that. I love Ellie in the game so much more.
I don't understand that either, actually.
Yo, when you were playing it, she was annoying the shit out of me.
No, she annoys me, but
how many times you have to tell you're on the horse? Okay, so when you're playing the game and you're on the horse, every time Aaron gets off the fucking horse, he has to tell Ellie, scoot your ass back one time.
Yeah, but that's just the gameplay though.
That pissed me off, dude. I'm like, hey, listen, you dumbass kid. And when you're shooting, if she keeps getting in your line of fire, I say you give her one shot to the leg.
Yeah, but then the game ends if I shoot her.
Oh, it does?
Yeah, if I shoot her, the game ends. It literally.
This is the bow and arrow in that leg. Does she die?
She probably dies. Yeah, I would assume.
Fuck. But either way, the episode was good. I love that we're starting to see these factions of towns surviving and thriving. When my man said, I'm going to have bacon, and he had whiskey, yo, that brought tears to my eyes. when he pulled out the bottle of whiskey, and Joel looked at him like, motherfucker, where the hell you get this? He was like, yeah, in a couple of weeks, we're going to have bacon. So Joel tells him, Christmas trees and bacon? Are you kidding me? What the hell's going on? And they have a full-fledged movie theater.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, I'm all in. I'm like, I love seeing survivors and the way they built their town.
You haven't even encountered the fireflies yet. Let me put it to you that way.
Right. Okay.
Because the fireflies are coming, and that's a whole different thing. I promise you.
Oh, fuck.
From a gamer's perspective, I'll tell you this. This was my favorite Joel and Ellie episode. That whole scene that they took directly out of the game, where it was I'm not her, you know. That whole scene, I'm not her, you know. You're treading on thin ice, kid. Watch it. Stop it right now. He literally gave her. This was the first episode where I actually said Joel's kind of being an asshole back to her in the show. Because in the game, Joel's an asshole throughout.
He's an asshole the whole time.
To her throughout. He's literally like, your cargo, stop it, like knock it off. The way he talks to her. In the show, again, I'm not knocking Pedro Pascal. I think he's great. But I just don't think they wrote him to be
the asshole that he is in the game.
They make him gruffy to the point that, like, when he speaks to Sam and Henry, and they're pointing the gun at him, like that whole scene where he's like, oh yeah, everything's fun, like that. But he doesn't speak like that to Ellie. Like Ellie, he speaks like it's normal, which is like weird to me. Because I'm like, just be a dick the whole time. That's your persona. Like, do it. Jeez. But creative direction. But like that whole dynamic was one of my favorite parts in the game as well, because it really gave you this was the episode that you were saying, okay, that whole dynamic of the father-daughter relationship that quote unquote isn't there is all of a sudden starting to, like, because then you saw after that speech and she decided, oh, I'm gonna forge ahead with you. I don't want to go with Tommy. I don't know Tommy. I want to go with you. I don't care if I die. Like, I'd rather die with you than go out here with Tommy. Right? Yep. Is what it is. Right. And then the next scene is him teaching her how to shoot a rifle. Father-daughter dynamic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, it's showing you the character building, and then once obviously the episode is towards its climax and Joel gets stabbed by the bat, like again directly out of the game, he gets hurt, just not the same way. He falls in the game.
I was pissed off about that when I saw that scene in the game.
The game was better, right?
That would have been so fucking awesome if
the game was better. The game was better for sure. I was just gonna say the game iteration was way better. Than the story, but I think they probably just didn't do the stunt coordination in time and all that bullshit to get the show out and whatever. Mm-hmm. But you know, I don't know. I don't mind the way that the show is going. I'm just interested to see, because I don't know if you guys caught at the end of my gameplay last week yesterday. I was like, if they're going to do the flashback of Ellie now, I don't think it's going to coincide with where the game is at. I don't think this is a flashback point for Ellie in the game. So I'm going to have to figure out. But there is a prequel part in the game that I can go back to and kind of show Ellie's backstory. So I have to figure out what that episode is this week. But if we see more of Ellie's backstory, you'll get to know a lot more about why she's the little biatch she is.
Yep. 100. And like the advantage that the game has versus the show is obviously we get to spend more time with these characters in the game. So like I feel like they can only make him an asshole to a certain point. I just wish they turned up the asshole just a little bit more.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Because it's still really good and you can tell he's an asshole, but like there's so much more Joel asshole in there. So much more.
That father-daughter scene when they were in the house, that fucking hit me. I was like, ooh. Ooh. I was like, Joel, that's a good asshole. I know why you're doing it. I was like, that's a good asshole, but she ain't putting up with your shit. And she just told you something deep, Joel. I know it hits you. When she was walking into the stable with the horses at, I was like, Joel's gonna be standing right there like a little punk bitch that he is, because every father's the same fucking way. Yeah, we bark all tough at our daughters. And then as soon as you see, oh, but I was left all alone, and that shit eats you all fucking night. All night. Right. Yep, I'm gonna be right by the goddamn car now. Yep, there you go. Come on, get your ass in here. We're gonna have some breakfast.
I think it's just like they're reminding. It's kind of like literally reminding Joel that like, okay, you lost your daughter, but like it's almost like the story is telling you like, oh, you're getting a second chance to kind of be a dad again. You know what I mean? Like that whole dynamic. And it's like, it's trying to take the asshole out of him. but he's apocalyptic at this point. He's been through so much and everybody who he knows has died. So it's like, at what point are you like, you just don't have any emotional attachment anymore? You know what I mean?
And dude, and that hug between him and his brother was fucking, that was deep.
Right.
I was like, oh, you mother. I was like, if I was your brother, wouldn't you cap up? Even though you have about to have a baby though, with a fine ass girl too. But when they rolled up into the town first, that chick knew that was his brother, guaranteed.
What chick?
His wife, his brother's wife. I forgot the brother's name. The one who got the girl pregnant.
No, it's Tommy's wife. You're saying?
Yeah, Tommy's wife.
She was out there on horseback.
Yes, but she knows that was his brother before she even took off the mask.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know if that's how that was. No, I don't think so. Because they still said if they would have smelt the bite at that point in time, they were ready to shoot them.
Shit.
You know? Okay. So like I don't know. I mean, you could be right. You know what else I thought was really interesting? I don't want to harp on it. I know we have some time. But remember that little where they were feeding them and they were all having a conversation and Joel found out that Tommy's wife was pregnant and and he had a sister-in-law and all that. You know that little girl that was like hiding in the corner, like checking out Ellie? Yeah. That's gonna be a thing that comes back around, I promise you.
Oh, it sure does.
I promise you that's gonna be a thing later on. Just pay attention to what I'm saying.
Oh, and spoilers, in the bridge scene, you can see the cast and crew on the left-hand side.
Oh yeah, they made a mistake.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they there's a video out there about it. Forgot who posted it, but yeah, you can see the crew out there. I mean,
interesting.
You know,
I mean,
coffee cup in Game of Thrones, sound crew in Last of Us. It happened. But all in all, listen, I really appreciate continue to appreciate how this show continues to follow the game. And obviously they're gonna have to make changes for the casual viewer. They're gonna have to do all these things, but for a game adaptation versus like what we're getting, very good. I can't really complain too much about it.
Yeah, it's probably going to end up being one of the best game adaptations into a show that's ever done. It's I haven't had anything that's made me go, damn, that's really bad adaptation yet. You know what I mean? Like I'm hoping I don't get it, but we'll see. Mm-hmm. And like I keep on saying, if they go, obviously this season's going to end in 3 more episodes and all that. If they
I'm
really
very curious how far they go.
If they go into part 2, these two have no idea what's coming up. And it's gonna be bad. It's bad.
But do you know the reason why I don't like the way Joel got stabbed is because you took a dead end of a baseball bat and you stabbed him through a layer of jacket,
I caught
a layer of sweater, and then penetrated about say 6 inches into his stomach.
It was a sharp bat, Leo.
Yeah, but I think to his point, he probably would have had to actually.
You know how hard you have to stab somebody with a wooden bat.
He was
get through all that.
He was being choked and then managed to somehow get the bat that far. Like it was kind of like That's why I'm saying I think the falling scene might have been way better for even the show.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't do that. To be honest,
it would have been more explainable. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Definitely
more, and her getting him up off of that thing.
Yeah.
That. Mm-hmm. But me knowing this is the problem that I'm having. Ellie, you have the horse. Joel is stabbed. In the back distance, you see a train car and a house. You have a horse. Tie Joel's ass to the fucking horse and drag his ass over the train tracks and take him to the house.
She's 13. She's gonna tie him up and put him on the horse.
Not put him on the horse, drag his ass with the horse.
She's gonna drag him by the horse, and he's gonna be okay.
There's snow on the ground.
Oh, got it.
What, a 13-year-old's gonna pick up Joel? You telling me that?
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I don't know what other way she's gonna be able to get him on the horse. Like she's not gonna drag him. He's gonna die. He's bleeding out.
The problem is, how is she gonna fix him now? He's on the ground, cold as shit.
Well, you'll see what's gonna happen because I know what's coming from the game.
I hate this shit.
Well, Leo, if you stop playing Battlefield and play the games we tell you to play, you would have already gone through this.
Yeah, I like that.
All right, well, this is your own fault, man. So we're just gonna sit here with our knowledge, and you get to sit here and wait.
Oh, what a game! I'm having so much fun playing the game again. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's actually such a good refresher.
Even watching it has been good. Like I said, and this is a very shameless plug, but if you are not watching it every Wednesday at 6:30, he's been streaming and keeping up with the show. This week might be a little weird just because of what's going on. But honestly, Aaron, I feel like you should do it anyway, just to I don't know. I don't think it matters if you go ahead of the story, depending on what people want to watch.
If you announce it on the page, it should be fine.
Yeah.
And also you got to talk about your shit, Abel, too. The fucking Hogwarts shit.
Oh, I'm having fun killing wizards.
I'm sorry, everybody in the podcast world and our fans and our people that follow us and subscribe to us. If you haven't been watching these two play these fucking video games.
Oh, we're having a blast.
And Abel playing fucking Hogwarts, especially on Tuesday. How many times he died and how frustrated he was getting.
I stayed on the mission.
I gotta go back and watch.
It is fucking classic seeing Abel get pissed off and not knowing
which mission was it? Was it the Abracadabra mission?
No. It was the story mission where you have to fight
not Ranrock, the other guy?
No, Ranrock. Like it was that mission. I fucking dude. I was getting
the guy with the hat.
Yeah,
I was getting when you were in Hogsmeade, dude. I got mollywopped. I was getting mollywopped. I was getting my ass kicked.
And then he was so he say, "Okay, I'm gonna save this for the end." And it fucking he was like 2 hits away.
I was done, bro.
He got so fucking.
Oh, yo, that is hilarious. I have to go back and watch.
Dude, I got lucky on that last time I beat it. Like I was so frustrated.
Yes, but if you guys definitely check out the gaming part of the podcast and check out our new interviews, it's going to be out tomorrow. We have a lot of stuff coming for you guys. Mm-hmm. And also, the year episode, ladies and gents. Let's get into that shit. We have to talk about this. So. The crew is getting together again. We're all going to be sitting around the round table. And if you haven't seen the first episode of us, our first raw episode, it was a show. Just to put it out that way. And this time is going to be a show as well because I took off the Friday after. So
hilarious.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Sounds like a Mamawana evening.
Oh,
yes,
no.
Very much so. My name shall be fulfilled.
I'll be Ubering.
Yeah, sounds like I have to check my time off. See if I have any to use.
Son of a bitch.
So, yes, ladies and gents, our yearly episode is for us to thank you guys for following us and for congratulating all of us and all my brothers here that we've been doing, and the two brothers that are not here now. that have been rocking with us and doing this for a whole 52 weeks straight. Nobody thought that we were gonna fucking make it this far, but we're getting kind of good at this shit.
I knew the whole time.
We wasn't sure because we knew Leo couldn't read, so we knew we didn't know how long we get frustrated.
He's gotten so better though.
I got it better. Okay, I got one wrong today. One.
Kindergarten.
Well, that was a cheap comic corner. Let's just be honest about it. But
it was not.
It was cheap.
All right. So, like we said, we're gonna have people stopping through. This episode is basically for you guys. If you guys please comment, tell us what you guys want us to do on that day. If you guys want us to see a tier list and have us all fight like we always do on that day, we can do that for you. If there's a lot of our interviews are going to stop by that we all love, and a lot of the artists hopefully stop by and come in and say congratulations. But this episode is for you guys. Like we always say, the Man Cave, we love that you guys are listening and following and subscribing.
I'm changing the white dog shit tier if we do a tier list to Modok's BootyCheeks. Just saying.
Modok booty cheeks.
No, wait. We have to do Modok and Thor booty cheeks. We have to have a comparison.
Oh, so you want to do Modok's BootyCheeks and then Goat Screams back to back? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah. I'm gonna pass on that. You guys go on without me. I'm gonna pass.
God. All right. Well, any last minute things on The Last of Us? Where from your guys' perspective that hasn't played this game, where do you think this show is going?
I mean, obviously they've got still quite a bit to get to their destination. So I'm hoping there's going to be a lot more variations of the zombies and all of that. I'm not really interested in much else. I like them fighting the fucking zombies and
Chase wants to see a fucking bloater again. That's what he wants. He wants to see somebody get ripped in half.
I'm here for all of that, bro. I love that. That's my shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, we'll see. I'm not looking for any more Bill and Ted episodes or anything like that. I'm just freaking. Listen, man, zombies and guns. You know what I'm saying? Don't get bit. And if you get bit, better kill them. That's what I'm here for. That's it.
All right.
I just want, if the show keeps going the way it's going, and I'm just, as a level 0-1.000 prepper, this show is making me want to buy more shit. And this is my problem. Because every time I see it, hey, that would be good right now if they have one of these. So this is what the show is doing to me. And it's making me want to buy prep more. But also the show is great. I've never played the game. And my first experience is watching Aaron play it. And so it's like, I'm like, wow, okay. If they're getting this close to it, and you guys rave about this game, so I'm here.
Life is way easier with a flamethrower. That's my last thought.
100%.
You saw how I handled that bloater? Flamethrower.
Yes.
I'm just
big ass.
I'm just gonna end it by saying y'all think you know, but you have no idea. And that's it.
That's the truth.
All right.
That's
so
the truth.
I guess that's gonna conclude our episode. So as always, thank you guys for stopping by. We're very excited about our year episode. We definitely did not think we were getting here. And obviously it will be a thank you and an homage to all of you guys and some of the people we've had and interviewed over the past. So please stop by, get some of them giveaways. With that being said, from myself, Aaron, Big Chase, and Leo, this is the Mancave101 Podcast. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Boom. Send me home. Give me my outro. Let's get the hell out of here.
One more thing. It's never too late to stop being a dick.
It's never too late.
Unless you're booty cheeks.
All right. Well now. Okay, bye.